a monument can be an architectural or sculptural work which can keep a souvenir or a memory. It can be about a person, it can be about an important event, and all those. I'm committed about monument because I must say all thing has begun during my childhood because I must say I was very impassionate. I was very impassionate about history. Yes, about history. And when I make my first step in architectural school, because I must say first of all I have bars in architecture, and I just try to link to create a relationship between architecture and history. And during my research and all those things, I just found the best way to create a great relationship between architecture and history. It can be only about monument, and this is why I become very impassionate, very impassionate about monument. And today I'm very committed. I'm very committed about monument. About my project, I must say I have initiated many projects, among which I must name here the very important. First of all, I must name here the Kofi Annan Memorial Project. I have initiated the Kofi Annan Memorial Project in the memory of the 7th UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. He was the first sub-Saharan African to become the Secretary General of the United Nations. And I think this man was a model for us youth of Africa. It is why I have initiated this memorial in his name. And the second project that I will name here is the place of the West African remembrance. You know, I have made I have made several years in the West Africa sub-region. I just say it will not be good if I left this region without making such an important thing for this sub-region. It is why I have initiated the place of the West African remembrance to commemorate the great civilization of West Africa, to commemorate the culture, the great culture that I have discovered, I have discovered in this sub-region. And I have initiated so many projects, and today I must name only the Kofi Annan Memorial and the place of the West Africa remembrance. About my model, I must name here three models. And the very first one who has encouraged me in this way, the way of monument as a model, it is Pierre Goudiaby Atepa from Senegal. Pierre, the great Senegalese architect, which has made very good monument in Africa. And this is a man which inspired me. He has inspired me about his great work, his great monument work. And the second one is Pierre Fakhouri. Pierre Fakhouri, he comes from Côte d'Ivoire. Pierre Fakoly has inspired me with his great work, with his great memory work. And the third one is Clément Olivier Kakou, the one I named the presidential palace architect, and he has made a very great project which I can call here a monument in Africa. And I can say this is it is those three persons which has encouraged me as a model in this way, the way of monument. There are so many work. There are so many work in my country, in Cameroon, in Togo, and in Africa, which has marked me. First of all, I will name here the monument of the reunification in Cameroon, erected in the year of 1917 by Salomon, Gédéon Pandou, and Angel Bemba. The second one is the presidential palace, the Unity Palace of Cameroon, erected in 1918 by the great architect Clément Olivier Kakou. This work, the Greek style has marked me. And in Togo, I must say the monumental work which has marked me. Here is the Independence Monument, erected in 1960. In 1960 by George Cousteau, by the great artist Paul Ayi and Jato Monsoli. And particularly this work was to celebrate the independence of Togo, which was the 27th April 1960. And the second great work which has marked me in Togo is the CEDEAO, or ECOWAS headquarters, erected by Mr. Pierre Goudiaby Atepa in 1988. And this work is very the African, this work, this character to express African culture. Yes, African culture is so high, and this is why this particular work has marked me, because first of all it is a monumental work. And I must name two particular work in Ghana. In Ghana, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, erected in the year of 1960 to celebrated first of all peace, erected in 1992 by the Pan-African President of Ghana, John Roney, to commemorate the great Pan-Africanist Kwame Nkrumah, which is the man who make the Republic of Ghana to become independent. And the second one is the Independence Square, erected in the year of 1963 to host first of all the Queen Elizabeth II in Ghana. And I must go to Senegal, where we can find the great monument in Africa. And I must name here first of all the Renaissance African Monument, erected in 2010 by Mr. Pierre Goudiaby Atepa. First of all, to celebrate the 50th year of independence of the majority of the country in Africa. And I will name here again the BCAO headquarters in Senegal, erected in the year of 1975 by Mr. Senghor and Mr. Atepa. The place of African Remembrance Square, erected in 2009 by Mr. Pierre Goudiaby Atepa, in the memory of the great men of science and culture in Africa. I will name here the gateway of third millennium, erected in the very beginning of the third millennium, so the entry of the 21st century. This wall was erected by Mr. Pierre Goudiaby Atepa in the corniche, as the corniche of Dakar. And in what the history is saying is that the idea was to entry in the 21st century by Africa. So this work is one work which is very powerful in his idea, and this is the very great monument which has marked me. And there are so many, but today I will name only those ones. I must say here the finality of our work, the finality of the monument that we used to create is to keep souvenir, to keep memory. It can be for a person who has marked the history, who has marked our society, a great model. And the second one is to keep memory of our particular events, or our particular event. And another finality of monument that we are created is to commemorate our great civilization, our great history, our great to commemorate all those things to our country, to our continent. So the finality that I can say here, it is to keep our souvenir, to keep our memory to the posterity, to the future generation. Because when the future generation will come after one century, they will discover all those things which happened in the past time. Yes, in the past time, about the monument that we have created. So it is our mission. It is our mission, and all the monuments that I used to create, it is to keep memory. Yes, this is the very finality, I must say. And a great message that I will say to Africa, to my younger brother, it is to read big, yes, to read big, because Africa is for us. It is to work hard. It is to dream big, because Africa is for us. And I want to dedicate this to UNESCO. I want to dedicate this particular to Mr. Representative of UNESCO in Ghana, Mr. Abdourahmane Diallo, which is a good man to whom I give a lot of respect. I also want to dedicate this to the National Program Officer Culture UNESCO Ghana, Mr. Karl Amper, he is also a great man to whom I give a lot of respect. I also want to dedicate this to a great man in the National Peace Council of Ghana, Mr. George Amo. He is also a great man to whom I give a lot of respect. I also want to dedicate this to Mr. Prosper Agbe in UNESCO. He is also a great man to whom I give a lot of respect. And I also want to dedicate this to my father in Cameroon, Mr. Fozo Daniel, who is a good man. He is a man who encouraged me, who showed me how to battle in life, because life is not easy. And I also want to dedicate this to my mother, Mrs. Namadan Esther, which is she is a great woman, and she has encouraged me, she has protected me during my childhood, and I give her a great kiss. Dedication to people of Africa, dedication to our nation, dedication to our people.